What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel, and welcome to part 3 of our Formula of Love reaction. So we've heard 6 songs so far. Well, actually, technically 9, but in the album reaction, 6 so far. So we've heard Scientist last night, and we're pretty much going all the way through the album. So it's, I mean to say that we've been essentially listening to this from beginning to end, because the last 2 songs are the ones that we're not going to do. So far, the vibe is very consistent, but with the last song, Last Waltz, which seems to be, so far, like it's going to be my favorite song, it felt like things were ramping up just a little bit, just a hair. So I'm really interested to see if Espresso, by the name, it sounds like it's about to get a little spicy or a little bit more intense, right? Just from the name. But we're going to find out. Let's see if this theory is right. Did Last Waltz mean that we're about to ramp stuff up? So let's check this out. I think so. Yeah. Bass on the outside, left and right. And then an 808 down the middle. Is this hook gonna... Oh yeah. Last Waltz was the transition. Okay. And now we're hearing more of them together. Really smart.
Espresso, that's who I am. Espresso, that's who I am.
I love that. It's still cozy, but there's definitely a lot more high end going on. And more harmonies. We'll talk about that after this. Ooh, that transition. It's really nice to hear them go off a little more right now. And it makes so much sense.
That's who I am.
Ooh, that filtered synth. So much going on. All filtered, all low end, too. Which means they can shine on the high end. Yeah, I love it. So catchy. Okay. What I wanted to say about the it was nice to hear them going off. It's because from the beginning of this album all the way until Last Waltz, it was just chill. It was just vibing, right? Last Waltz kicked it up just a notch, and it still had the same tonal qualities as the beginning of the album, but the volume changed, the dynamic changed in that sense. Then all of a sudden you come to this song, and the power, the energy changed, and also the vocals, because I feel like from the beginning of the album all the way until this song, there were harmonies, right? They were singing in unison throughout it, but it didn't feel like this. they're definitely harmonizing, and they're definitely singing these parts to emphasize that, right? So it's a very smart thing to do to kind of just keep it undertone, build it up so slowly now to the middle of the album. I've only heard one Twice album all the way through, so I don't know how they do things when it comes to the album concept, right? But albums are laid out in a very specific way. I said this before, where a lot of K-pop albums, all the songs are great, but they're just all over the place, right? Like this is not all over the place. This has a very defined theme and a very defined dynamic increase throughout the whole thing. So now what it's doing is it's making me want to hear the next song. What are they going to do next, right? Is it going to drop off? Is it going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, right? Is there a climax? So very smart way to lay out this album so far. So, all right, that was amazing. That is playlist for sure. And at the same time, I mentioned before that I could listen to this album from beginning to end, and I still can, even though the dynamic changed, because it's laid out so smartly. It's taking you on a journey, which is why I wish I had the lyrics, but they don't have the lyrics on the official video. So, okay, let's move on to the next, which is Rewind. Does that say something else? That's a lot of Hangul for a rewind. Let me know if there's another first part. I guess it'd know because it's in parentheses, so that's maybe just how you spell rewind. All right, let's check this out. I'm really interested to see if we ramp it up a notch.
싶지 않아 어떻게 지내는지 돌이켜보면 다 별거 아니더라 너의 말처럼 잘 지내고
Sounds like it's gonna be chill again.
몰랐어 그렇게 간단한 건지 우리의 너에겐 그렇게 쉬웠던 건지 이젠 다 지나간 일인데 누군가를 너무 사랑해
Very interesting. What does this lead to, though? That is so good. Okay, we're going to pause before the second verse. This is super nice. What was surprising me is, right, we've been talking about how the album was ramping up. And on first glance, it sounds like they dropped down again. But they didn't. Listen to the vocals. It's calmer, right? It sounds chiller, but it's definitely still got that same loudness, it's the same volume. But it feels like the vocals are processed differently. The vocals are louder in the mix. They almost feel like there's more high end in it. So it's still got the energy, even though it's a chill vibe. So it doesn't feel, in other words, like from the beginning of the album, they built you up, and from the last song, it just dropped out. It's still the same energy, but in a chill song. That is really, really nice the way they did that. Okay, all right. I kind of want to go back and listen to the beginning, but these are going to be too long, so let's just go back a little bit and let it vibe in. In other words, it doesn't feel like they just dropped you off. It's still carrying on. This song, man, might... It's another favorite. It's such a vibe. I think also it's not just the vocal processing. They changed their tone. They've been singing in kind of a lower tone, and now they're opening up a little more. So that's keeping the energy too. Beautiful. I wish I knew all their voices so I could call them out and give them their props, but I still haven't learned all their voices by face yet. I still don't even know all their names. And like that? With that sustained piano? And that little crackle. I don't think that's vinyl. Hold on, I need to hear this again. That was a really nice ending. A really nice way to end it. 10-second outro. 10-second sustain on piano. With an album vinyl crackle, it sounded like. Okay, so this is the final song for this video, Cactus. And then the next one, which is what I'm really looking forward to, is the subunit one. So that's next. So, all right, before we get to that, we have to check this one out, Cactus. Guitar. Almost lo-fi guitar. Hold on, we're gonna pause here. I want to go ahead and let this vibe in, but I want to point this out. So that album crackle, right, that we heard at the end of the last song, a minute out of the last song, or not a minute, excuse me, 10 seconds. Right? That last piano hit took 10 seconds to fade out. But guess what? Do you hear that in the background of this song? The album crackle is still there, which is why it's really important to listen to albums when you can, from beginning to end, to hear those transitions. Okay, let's go back. We're just going to start this from the beginning. Crackle still on the left and right, and that very interesting lo-fi guitar. No low end in it. It's like they're playing through a little amp. The tone of that guitar is nice, though. I want to hear the hook. Hold on. That was beautiful. Where are we going? Fuck it, we're just gonna pause. Okay. Holy shit. So I was worried. I was like, okay, I mean, an album can have an ebb and a flow, right? But they've built us up so far and kept building it up. I was like, okay, we just dropped off into a ballad. Then it turned into a power ballad, a rock power ballad, and all that energy came back. It made total sense after that. Okay, let's just go back and listen to this and let it vibe in. That pre-chorus was really, really nice. Let's go all the way back. I should have known when it was nothing but guitar in the beginning. And I love the tone that they're singing in right here. It's deceptive. Interesting note change. I think we might cover this song. I felt that note coming. I don't know if we got that far. I might have heard it already, but real drums. That's really, really nice. I think we're going to cover this song. Have I heard them do rock? I don't think I've heard them do rock yet until now. There's something about this pre-chorus that I really love. Really interesting filter on that piano. Guys, who's singing this chorus? Please let me know. Which one? Palm muted guitar, or is that a violin? It's so inspirational. It's like hopeful. It's an uplifting song. But it's called Cactus. I want to know what the lyrics are. That was really, really, really nice and really unexpected. I think I remember from the album preview, I think I remember hearing a song and immediately saying we're going to cover that. It may have been this one. So it makes sense. But yeah, we're going to cover it. The hard thing about covering K-pop songs as a guitarist is I don't want to... There's two different ways to do a cover. You can do a cover where you're just converting the main instrument lines into guitar, and I don't want to do that. I like to find guitar in this actual song and just play along with it, right? Just play that part. The interesting thing about this song is there's a lot of guitar to play with, except for the bridge, and there was another long section in there where there's definitely guitar back there, but it's hard to pinpoint exactly what they're doing because at that point, it's just there for vibe, right? It's there for the texture, but it's not a top line. Obviously, in the beginning of that song, it was the main instrument, so it's the top line, and the pre-chorus as well. So either way, I don't want to get too much into that, but I'm going to try. I'm definitely going to try after this reaction to work on that, see if I can do a cover of that. Anyway, all right, so we're off to the fourth and final section of this with the subunits. So I'm super excited. Stay tuned. If you enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time. Peace.